It's called A Day of True Islam and the Extremists, a day-long event to be held at the state capitol this Thursday. It comes in response to President Obama's December address to the nation, during which he encouraged Muslim leadership to speak out against terrorism and extremism.
Let's make sure we never forget what makes us exceptional. Let's not forget that freedom is more powerful than fear.
Joining us to talk about the importance of this upcoming event, Zahir Manan with the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. Zahir, tell me about this campaign that's coming up on Thursday. What's the importance here?
Definitely. So this is in response to President Obama's address, but also our Khalifa of Islam, our international leader, who's the Khalifa. He called on us to increase our activities to counter the extremism, and we have been doing for 100 years, and it's really the true message of Islam from 1400 years ago that the Muslims forgot. And this campaign is against extremism and radicalization. It has 11 points, and really it's strengthening the national security against extremism.
Do you think the Muslim community in America has done enough to speak out against terrorism, or do you think you need to step that up a little bit?
Well, you know, as Muslims that believe in the Messiah, the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, we have been trying our best to work together with other Muslims in unity and unison to put away our differences, to come together in solidarity, to counter that extremism. We have been trying to do as much as we can in the nation. We have about 70 chapters around the nation, but again, like I said, we're coming together with Muslims and non-Muslim Americans alike, including all faith traditions, just to join us in solidarity to combat that rising Islamophobia and the violence and terrorism that's getting to the non-educated Muslims.
So very important message to send with this event on Thursday, but it has a very practical purpose as well. Tell me about that.
Exactly. So the practicality of it is to provide Americans, Muslims and non-Muslims alike, about the core values of Islam from the sources, which is the Holy Quran, and the practice of Prophet Muhammad and his teachings, peace be upon him. So basically, this is to enlighten the public, but we are working with FBI, Department of Justice, Police Department, and the Coalition for Human Rights. Anybody that's willing to join us in this campaign. So it's interdisciplinary as well.
Do you think Americans, by and large, are confused about the core values of Islam?
Yes, majority of them are, because well, you know, I can't speak for majority of Americans, but I would say a lot of the Islamophobia is rising, and also the violence is rising. So we are doing as much as we can, and we're really practicing jihad by the pen, which our founder did about 100 years ago. Said jihad by the sword is over. The intellectual jihad is here, and we're doing that through writing campaigns and social media and every avenue that we can possibly get a handle of.
Okay, thanks for joining us today. As we leave you here, we have some information about the event coming up on Thursday, A Day of True Islam and the Extremists, Thursday at the State Capitol Legislative Office Building, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., exhibition Capitol Room 310, 3 to 5 p.m. There are keynote speeches, and anyone is invited.
Yes.